And we're back. So, obviously, the thing you're supposed to do here is fight. But if you run... I don't want to. It's not my problem. I'm not a hero yet. I mutter softly under my breath. And then Elias appears and scolds him. Luca, pick up your sword. I don't want to. Pick up your sword. You must defend your village. What was that? For an instant, I saw a vision flash before my eyes. Is that possibly Elias? Is Elias telling me to fight the monster? Yes, obviously. But if you say, screw it, I'm not fighting, I don't wanna. Suddenly, a mysterious voice booms out. It seems as though I made a mistake, Luca. You are no hero at all. Receive my judgment. Eh? And she kills him. So, not even the first fight. And that's 2 deaths Luca can receive from Elias. Lightning courses through my body, causing me to go into convulsions. I slowly lose consciousness. Retry. What should I do? I haven't even fought a monster before. In fact, I've never even seen one. However, one day I'll fight the monster lord. If I can't face a monster this level, how can I expect to be a hero? And if I don't face it now, I'll just die. So might as well. I guess I have to fight. Alright, here I go. I don't see Elias zapping all the other people that are running away from the monsters. I grab my sword and dash out of the house. The village where I was born and raised. I will defend it. Because I have no other choice. Oh, run away! Oh, what should I do? You could pick up a sword and help me! The village has fallen into chaos. The villagers who are working the fields are all rushing back into their homes. Running against the wave of people, I head towards the village entrance. While pushing past the flood of people, I hear the booming voice of Betty, the old lady next door. Stop, Luca! Leave the monsters to the soldiers at Elias' temple. Tell them to hurry their asses up. It's okay, Betty. I'm a hero. Hero, you say? You haven't even been baptized yet. Come back here. Don't go! It's true that I haven't received the baptism yet. I'm not formally a hero. But even so, I should be able to defeat a low-level monster. Running past Betty, I continue through the village. Finally, I reach the forest outside the village. I head from the main road into the forest. Stop running and look around the area. And promptly realize I have no idea where I'm going. Where are you, monster? Looking around at the eerily quiet forest, I begin to doubt rushing in with no information. The village is in a complete panic. It's not under a full frontal assault, it's just a monster happening to pass by. Chill the F out, people. Perhaps I shouldn't have just blindly jumped into the forest. As I look around at my surroundings, I hear a noise from behind me. Suddenly a monster appears. And thus, we meet our first monster. Well, second if you count Elias, but for the sake of argument right now, we're not counting her. Since we haven't officially met her yet anyway. But I digress. So, yes, first monster, made by the same artist who does the Monster Girl Encyclopedia Monsters, if I'm not mistaken. This in Paradox, she is named Lime, and she loves dancing, fish, and boomerangs. And she's quite cute, so a nice introduction to the Monster Girls. A delicious looking boy showed up! The slime giggles as I stumble backwards, startled at her sudden appearance. Oh, I guess since it's been kind of a thing recently, I guess as I go through these, I'll go ahead and say it. Smash. But you're going to be... I'm not going to do a full list of that because it'd be a lot of smashes. I'm a thirsty boy, what can I say? Her viscous body jiggles as she laughs. So this is a monster? As I stare into the monster's eyes, my body feels paralyzed. It's my first time seeing an actual monster in person after all. It looks powerful and strange and surprisingly cute. I'll give you the second two. The first one, I don't really see it. It's walking jello. Her body jiggles around with every movement she makes. It's nothing like a human. Well, no, if they get thick enough, the humans can jiggle quite well too. By the way, it needs pointing out, but Luca is, at this point, a virgin, so... Can I really beat this thing? All the confidence I had while rushing through the village starts to dissipate. Ara! Am I the first monster you've seen by any chance? Even though she guessed it right, I don't respond. I don't want her to think I'm scared. I grip my sword tighter to stop my hands from shaking. You're pretty close to a human village, you know? Could you please just go away? With my sword in front of me, I timidly try to talk to the slime. There's no reason to be scared of it. Hopefully. Well, slimes can be pretty scary if they're allowed to get powerful enough. Slimes are one of those races that, depending on what type of slime it is, they can grow exponentially in power. If I reason with her, I'm sure she'll understand. That she has absolutely no basis for this, but he's helpful, I'll give him that. Even if my enemy is a monster, I don't want a pointless fight. Everyone in the village is scared of you. But if you don't mean to harm anyone... Are you a pacifist or something? I'm too hungry to go away, so there's no point asking me to leave. How about some fish? You like those? Or are you willing to treat me to some of your stuff? That I can't do. My monsters eat men's stuff as food. However, it is a serious taboo to give stuff to a monster. Just because Elias decrees it so. In Paradox, we don't have this issue. In the Pocket Castle, Luca could really become quite a man-whore if you want him to. One of Elias's 5 commandments forbids sexual relations between humans and monsters. Breaking this commandment brings about horrible consequences. You know, the same consequences you would receive if you ignore her twice or don't want to fight a battle and she explicitly tells you to. One of the 5 commandments forbids it, so I can't let you have any of my energy. Well then, I guess I'll just have to forcibly squeeze it out of you. Gah! Looks like I can't avoid fighting her. As I grip my sword tighter. Oh, not you again, not Grandma again. Which, yes, Elias is Luca's grandmother. We don't find that out for a long time, but it is true. Oh, brave Luca. I'm speaking to you directly in your head now to give you guidance. I shall teach you how to fight. So Luca, I believe canonically would say he already knows how to fight. He's been training for years for this moment. But I know the truth. I know his quote-unquote training is the equivalent to the looking up on Facebook how to fight. It accounts for absolutely nothing. So please do. Please, teach me! Now then, first let's start with the basics. The green bar on the bottom left is your HP. It's called HP just for convenience. It's actually your physical health, mental health, and sexual resistance all combined. You can take damage from anything. Physical attacks, magical attacks, being called bad names, being rejected by women. All those sorts of things can cause them to take damage. I guess you could call it your gauge to show how close you are to losing. Let me show you what happens when you get damaged in combat. Don't worry, it'll only be a small tap. Judgment tap. Luca takes 29 damage. Lightning courses through my body, causing me to convulse. We've already experienced this twice now. Good thing we built up some resistance to it. Do you understand how it works now? Depending on how much damage you take, the gauge will decrease accordingly. It decreases both with physical attacks and through other methods. Any other methods. In other words, when you suffer a pleasure attack, the gauge will also decrease. If this HP gauge reaches 0, you will lose the battle. There's no escape at that point. There's no escape at any point. Runaway isn't an option in this game. You'll be unable to move. The monster will abuse you freely. You must not let such a thing happen. A similar gauge is displayed on the bottom right for the enemy. If you decrease their gauge to 0, you will win the battle. Would you like me to demonstrate how your HP gauge decreases again? Please don't! I don't think I can survive another demonstration. Well then, next is the turn order. Turns go, your turn, their turn, your turn, their turn, your turn. Very simple, right? And when it's your turn, the screen will be displayed. Since that screen goes where my words are, the screen will only be in the middle of the screen for this explanation. Well then, let's look at each command in further detail. First is attack. You'll attack the enemy with your sword. Next is skill. Well, right now you don't have any of those. Once you learn some, you will learn how to use this. She won't be the one teaching us, but we will learn how to use it. Next is struggle. Some enemies use moves that will bind you in place or restrict your movement. After they seal your movement, they will continually damage you. When you are bound, trying to use attack will be useless. In most cases. Not all, and when it is not the case, it will often be mandatory to attack. Well, sometimes there's an exception. You just have to read the situation as it comes. So when you're bound, you will need to use struggle to escape. This is very important. Be sure not to forget. Sometimes you may be unable to break free of an enemy, no matter how hard you struggle. Be sure to pay attention to the situation to see what you can do. Next is guard. If you guard, you'll take less than half damage from the enemy attack, and you can't do anything else that turn. Next is wait. For one turn, you'll stand there doing nothing. Naturally, there's no tactical advantage to using this option. If you just stand there taking attacks, you will surely lose. A hero does not need such a selection. Next is surrender. Surrender and request are both basically the same. She doesn't want you to use them, but they're there for obvious reasons. When you select this, you'll forfeit to the enemy, but unable to do any more action. Until your HP is 0, the enemy will simply play with you. A hero truly does not need such a selection, and yet you include it on the bar. Lastly is request. Like surrender, you forfeit to the enemy and allow them to win. It's used to be defeated by a specific technique. Remember, you can only select a move that you have seen before. If you haven't seen the move, it'll be blacked out. Such a command is pointless for you, though. A hero would never beg a monster to abuse him. Hey, you could be into that. Don't kink shame Luca. I guess that is your whole MO, isn't it? It's time to face the monster, Luca. I believe in you. My explanation is over. Did you understand it? Would you like me to explain it once more? Explain it again, please. Luca is very dumb. In many cases. Very well then. I'll explain it once more. The green bar on the bottom left is your HP. It's called HP just for convenience. It's actually, yeah. I did this for one important thing. Whoa, wait! I don't think I can take that attack again! Before your first battle, you can die 3 separate times to Elias before the first battle. His loving goddess who loves humanity kills him personally 3 times before the first battle. Oops. My consciousness begins to fade. Good thing she can reverse time, which is canon. She can revert time to before Luca loses. Although that's during an evaluation, I'm not sure if that canonically happens when she personally kills Luca in these cases. Anyway, let's retry. Oh, we have to do this again? Let's see. Skip. I understand. It is not possible to run from battles. A hero never retreats anyway. And most importantly, must never forget. Shamak is what's happening there. Eh? Why did it cut off at such an important spot? Elias, what were you about to say? Probably you mustn't forget, you must defeat the Monster Lord. Why are you daydreaming? How kind of her to just stand there as we're in a daze as Elias guides us, or kills us, as the case may be. Turn the face back towards the slime. I know how to fight now. There's no more need for hesitation. Alright then, here I go! Yeah, sure, we'll see. Time to eat! Lion gets a preemptive attack. Slime Girl creates a puddle on the ground, sucking in Luca's foot. Slime wraps around Luca's foot. Doesn't it feel good to be wrapped in slime? I don't know. When having sticky things covering your feet, it's mainly a matter of the texture and temperature, isn't it? Doesn't the slimy texture feel amazing? You just sit back and relax, I'll make it feel even better. Alright. So, already at the start, the first thing Elias told us about battles is wrong. We didn't start it as our turn, it started as her turn because she got preemptive strike. And so, we have to struggle to get out of here. Get off! Lucas starts to struggle. You couldn't shake free from the slime. Alright, it's hard. I selected hard mode. In normal mode, you get off in the first go. I think. It's been a while. It's useless to struggle. Just give in. Slime that was wrapped around Lucas' foot begins to reach towards his thigh. Slime reaches to Lucas' groin. So yes, bad touch! Bad touch! Yes, she's going to bully me now. Don't bully me! You won't be able to last long with my slime technique. You can't take it anymore, just let it out. We shall struggle again. Damn you! And Luca breaks free. Aww. Just submit to me already. Slime's actually quite nice, although the slime's gonna be known to be rather mischievous at times. Anyway, no skills. Well, actually we got one, edging, which only sets your HP to 1, and that's it. It does no tactical advantage. So, we don't need to guard. We shall attack! Even though my opponent is a monster, I still don't want her. But, here I go! Even though this is my first time against a real enemy, I train with Maki every day. If I can beat Maki, I can beat this slime. How much you want to bet Maki is a is a scarecrow, a literal straw man. Luca, attack! But the slime avoids it. That Facebook trading's really coming in handy, isn't it, Luca? Yeah. Alright, Maki. Slime was able to avoid the attack. Such a slow attack. How could that hit anyone? So if I use a quicker attack, will I be able to hit you? That's a secret. Or bad touch. But it must not feel that good, because it must be cold and gross, because Luke has zero tolerance at this point, and he hasn't ended immediately. So, and I've watched several Let's Plays of this game, and this is where a lot of them seem to falter, because you have to attack again. Big attacks are no good. I guess I just need to use a lot of small ones. Well then, Luca, small. Attack! Luca deals 4 damage. Alright! Recombine. This, unbeknownst to Luca, or anyone else, this is an uber level slime. She knows the recombine ability. No other slime in the series, or in this game, knows that ability. And it's a high level ability in Paradox, if it even exists there. I can't remember what all the slime techniques are. I know they have self-heals. But she's the only one in this game, or Paradox. Only one of these slimes who knows how to recombine. The others' HP don't go back up. Huh? I'm a slime, you moron! Sword attacks are no good. No way! First enemy is invulnerable? That's just unfair. I mean, she said she's invulnerable to the sword attacks. You got fists, don't you? Punch her! Use some gender equality. Drop kick this girl. Oh, Elias. What should I do? More bad touch. You have to keep attacking. Don't do some of the things that these other people do. Don't guard, or wait, or edge, like some people have been known to do in their first playthroughs. Just keep attacking. Take this! Look at attacks. Come on, that's not fair! If I can't win by attacking normally, what should I do? Just give up and let me wrap you up. I'll be sure to squeeze you for every last drop. With my slimy body, I'll let you reach heaven. Slime Girl starts to laugh. Just keep attacking. I don't know what to do anymore. Maybe if I attack even faster? Flail wildly! Just start spamming the A button. It doesn't matter anymore. Lucas starts to swing his sword around randomly. Ah. And again. And again. And again. Ow, 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 ow. Slime desperately begins to recombine. She only recovered 5 HP. She isn't able to recombine fully. If I attack like this, just keep... Oh, it's not under skill. It goes under skill later, but it's just flail wildly. It's attack, attack, attack! This is the only enemy this attack works against. I'm wrapping you up. Yep. In normal mode, this battle will be over. In hard, it continues. Struggle. Struggle again. And we're free. Oh, just a middle ray. Flail wildly. We can only take 2 more hits. It's all over for you. Just a little bit more. Flail wildly. And victory is ours! Stop it, me! And the slime girl runs away. Slime girl was chased away. Look at her 10 EXP. And is now level 2. The slime girl. Though the slime girl is usually considered a weak monster, the ability to freely control the shape of her body can make her a threatening enemy. A weak adventurer is sure to struggle against her. They are usually happy and not hostile towards humans. However, since their staple food is male stuff, they regularly seek out weak men to attack. They pleasure them by wrapping up the man's body in their slime to extract their stuff. Keeping their catch stuck in their body, they are able to feed 10 or more times on a single man. Most times, after feeding, the slime girl will release their catch. However, there have been reports of slime girls taking their prey home if they really like the taste of his stuff, keeping them there indefinitely. In addition, male stuff is required for slime girls to divide into new slimes. Incorrect, sir! We've learned in Paradox that they can divide if they eat enough on their own. It doesn't have to male stuff. But if they use male stuff, they can get fertilized and become pregnant normally. So, incorrect, sir! Luca ascended to heaven by a slime girl's technique. After that, Luca lived out his life as the slime slave. Evaluation. Oh, come on! You're already here. Losing to the first enemy. How pathetic. Being by a slime. The punching bag enemy of RPGs. Remember to use struggle if you're bound. As long as you are able to move, it's an easy fight. If you are bound when your HP is below half, the slime has a small chance of using Slime Heaven. But if you fight normally, the situation shouldn't occur. Well then, Luca, it's time to try again. I will always watch over you. And revert time.